Hello YouTube. Hello YTPC. I just filled this thing. Fill it again. Try that out. Come on. Ugh. Bear with me, folks. I get my tamper back. Ugh. This is one of the first pipes I ever bought. I believe it's a poker, and look what my ape hands, gorilla hands did to it, if you can see that. That little wreck, I tried to put the shank back in, cracked a little bit, but it still smokes well, so. Gonna keep it. Smoking some Robert McConnell's Scottish cake, gifted to me, a sample gifted to me by a good friend, Mr. W.R. Kane. He's become a very good friend, very good companion, just a decent human being, so thank you, William. Other fine folks out there, a man with a pipe. He used to be North York Morris Piper. Name is James. He seems to have some good crack, as you say, over in that part of the country, that part of the world. With his chickens and out in the countryside, out in the North Yorkshire countryside. He's a man who craves tranquility, and who the hell can blame him? And of course, Martin, who was once known as the Spirit's janitor, now I think it's Gonzo Radio is his name. He too has become a very good friend in this difficult time. Speaking of which, hold on. Yesterday made 6 months that my husband passed away. 6 months and about 1,000 years. Of course, it brought up all kinds of ugly memories. Well, not ugly, but painful memories. But still, life goes on. The writing goes on. And, I don't know. Just doing the best I can here. Recently, it's been a little while since I did a video while smoking a pipe. Actually, I just finished cutting up some wood. It's very good, William. I just finished up cutting up some wood and hauling up some more because winter's not over yet, apparently. So I was feeling my oats. I was feeling manly man. So I thought I'd share a pipe with you fine folks. Yeah, spring is taking its sweet old time this year. I should have worked yesterday, but I put in for something, since I'm able to work more hours now and accumulate my paid PPT time, which is paid something or other time. Hold on. I put my yesterday's trip to Nashville, a return to Nashville, on PPT, and it got accepted. So I didn't have to work the trip, but I still got paid for it. If you do that too often, you lose your sick time that you would be paid for a normal sick trip. But I just wanted to run an experiment, and it worked. After last week, I kind of needed it because last week I went to training. I almost bombed out. Hold that thought. The fault is mine. I tried to rush through first of all, I tried to do the hardest drill first, because, oh, yeah, I'm ready for it, no problem. It was the A321 double evacuation. So, of course, oh, yeah, I'll get the hardest one out of the way first, and just launched right into it, screwed it up twice. Then I had to come back at the end of the day, after school, breakfast club, remediation training. Screwed that up because I just wanted it done, so I screwed up my evacuation order. So I had to come back the next day. Well, actually, I could have come back after that point. I'm marked illegal to work on an aircraft because I'm not FAA qualified. So I had to come back. My whole schedule would be illegal until I came back at some other point and do that drill, so it could become legal again. And I wasn't flying home and then flying back, so I could do that one door. So I just, I'll come back tomorrow. Got a hotel room, which the company does not pay for, I might add, which I could see. But still, paying $400 for a room for a night is going to be great incentive for me to go back the next time. I go back in 9 months now instead of 18 months to do the whole thing all over again. I'm on special tracking. I want to make sure that my facilities are not disintegrating. So next time I go there, I'm doing everything super slow. Super, super slow. But the fun doesn't end there. I come back the next morning and I was successful with that drill. Good. But called me a lift, an Uber and a lift to the airport, and I'm going to digging in the bag to tip the driver. My wallet's not there. I'd used up so much bandwidth worrying about that test that I'd left my wallet in the cafeteria when I was waiting for the test to go. So I basically ended up going back to the training center. It's only 1.8 miles away from the airport. I called up Lyft. I barely ever use Lyft, so I don't know how to use it. So call up Lyft. I got a guy that didn't speak any English, and he's speaking me through the translation, so we're not really communicating all that well. I thought he was my driver. Turns out he's not my driver. So he lost the fare because of that, and I felt really bad about it. I'm trying to tip him. I'm trying to explain to him I'm coming back to get my wallet. He was like, get out of here. I don't blame him either. So I ran back, got my wallet. They called me a lift again. This time I had everything. But luckily enough, I had plenty of time because I booked my flight out late. So, but since I got there, I figured I had an hour and a half to kill for my flight, so I booked myself on an earlier flight and got on it. That whole time, I'm staying calm and kind, and keeping the frustration down to a minimum because that doesn't solve anything. So yeah, I might have almost botched my training and jeopardized my job, but I think I learned some very valuable things about staying patient, being kind, slowing your brain down. That's the main takeaway from this whole thing. Slowing my brain down so that I can get everything done that I need to get done. That's what I had to do on the job. Excuse me. I would get so frazzled, like for the full plane and trying to get the service done, that I'd spill stuff and I get all excited, and then I get all frustrated and all pissy, so that I had to learn how to slow my mind down on the plane to have a much more satisfying work experience. So it looks like I'm going to have to do that when I go back to training back in. It's going to be in January. So this time I'll get I didn't get the study guide this time. I thought I'd just do a completely online training, but I think having something solid to hold on to and to refer back to is very important. Everything should exist just on the cloud. So after that I had 2 more trips, and none of them dropped. One was a turn to Raleigh-Durham, and the other one was a turn to Nashville. None of them dropped. So Sunday, okay, let's do the timeline. Sunday I go down to Atlanta to do the training. I have to find my way to the new hotel. It's like a tram they have from the airport. Find it, get to the training, do the training, screw up the training on Monday, so that means I have to book a hotel room for Monday night, go back there Tuesday, get myself qualified again for getting go to the airport, find out I missed my wallet, go back to the training center, get the wallet, come back, take a flight home. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday I had a turn to Raleigh-Durham, and Thursday I had a turn to Nashville. So it was kind of quite burned out, I have to say. So I'm kind of glad that sick pay thing experiment worked out, to be quite honest. And I know it's not like a normal job. And anyone who's married to any air crew just gets used to the fact that they're never really going to fully know their schedule, because it's always changing all the time. And I'm very grateful for that flexibility, to be quite honest. I learned that I only have to work 50 hours a month, like 45 hours a month next year to keep my insurance, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Keep the insurance and be able to pay all my bills. Because, you know, not to sound ungrateful, I don't dislike the job I'm in. I'm just kind of, it's become boresome. It's a place where I trade my time for money, so I can enjoy my stuff, you know, like movies and pipes and tobacco and book hauls at Savers and Goodwill and all that other stuff. So, yeah. That's what's been going on. I've been visiting my sister. She seems to be doing better. She might actually get out of that place that she's in and back into assisted living. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to say hello to all you folks in the YTPC. Try to make more videos, pipe smoking videos on the regular. And that's it. I think I just might go for my walk after all. Anyway, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Speak to you soon, folks, and thanks for listening to me witter on, as they say. All the best.